From the Opubco studios at Britton and Broadway, this is OSU Football with Brandon Chapman. I'm Jenny Carlson. Brandon, as OSU gets ready to go to Texas A&M this weekend, obviously a concern for the Cowboys has to be Jerrod Johnson, the Texas A&M quarterback, a mobile quarterback. The Cowboys have struggled with mobile quarterbacks of late. What's the deal, and what can you expect to see out of Jerrod Johnson?
Well, Jerrod Johnson, obviously, he came out and he had a great non-conference schedule. He struggled a little bit against Arkansas. He made a couple of plays, but he's the type of guy that's presented problems for OSU thus far. Case Keenum, he came out, he was running around a little bit, making plays with his arm. Even the Grambling quarterback was able to run around a little bit. So when you have a guy like Jerrod Johnson coming out there with his mobility, and he's able to throw the ball as well, I believe he has 11 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions at this point. So he's still a threat with his arm. So when you're going against a guy who's able to run back there, run around, and try to make plays, that creates problems for OSU. It has earlier in the season, and I wouldn't kind of expect that to maybe be the case on Saturday until we see them change it. It's a problem.
What do they need to do? Is it a matter of defensive linemen doing something different, linebackers? I'm sure if we knew the answer, we'd be on the OSU coaching staff. But what in your mind is the fix for that in containing those mobile quarterbacks?
Well, in my mind, it's a kind of a combination of things. You kind of need your defensive tackles. At times, they've been rushing up the field and kind of running past the quarterback, giving him lanes to run. I think you have to kind of have those guys settle down a little bit, keep from overflowing on their pass rush. And at the same time, why not go ahead and take an Andre Sexton, take one of those outstanding athletic linebackers, go ahead and spy him on the quarterback. That way when the quarterback gets to running around, because the Cowboys have been getting pressure, that way when he gets to running around, you have a guy who's right there, who's athletic, and who can make the play and get the guy to the ground. That might be something they want to consider.
All right, thanks, Brandon. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.